Hello, hi, this is another video, another tweedwaffle. Is that lame? I hope it's not too lame. I've always been into film and TV and I like my ever-growing DVD collection. But recently, in the last year, I've really got back into cinema. This is because I got a cinema subscription card, so I pay a fee every month and I can go to the cinema as much as I want within that month. And that's really allowed me to experience film in the cinema again. Previously, I'd only go and see films that I really wanted to see in the cinema, but in the last year, now that I've got this card, I've really started to appreciate seeing films I wouldn't necessarily see at the cinema anyway. So these sort of, whether it's a small independent film or whether it's a large mainstream film I just wouldn't want to see in the cinema, I'd just wait till it comes out on DVD or wait till it's on television or something. Well, now I see those in the cinema and I appreciate it so much more. I've studied media studies and I always wanted to be an actor, and I've always had a behind-the-camera interest as a kid and always had an analytical interest in films. Seeing everything in the cinema again has really excited me again for films. So I thought I'd share with you some films I've seen in the last year. Not all of these are good, but some of them are very good. So last week I went to see Only God Forgives, which is amazing, and in the cinema you have to see it because visually it's stunning. It's from the same director as Drive. If you've seen Drive before, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's a gorgeous film. It's a shocking film, and it's very unlike anything you've seen before in terms of the beat of it and the nature of the film, and in terms of the way it shows its action, or the way it doesn't show the action at the beginning. Anyway, it's a very good film. I highly recommend it. The Look of Love, fantastic. The Great Gatsby, which is turning out to be one of my favourite films this year. Baz Luhrmann, when he first gets on screen, you feel like, oh, Baz, stop using the CGI. It feels like Baz is all like, CGI, 3D, swooping in and out. And then he mellows a bit, and then we get these beautiful scenes, and then there's a lot of people don't like the modern music combination. Mud was great. Go and see it. Coming of age dramas just get me like that anyway. Matthew McConaughey, amazing, go see it. Oblivion took me by surprise. I thought, Tom Cruise sci-fi, okay, cool, I'll go see it, I'll give it a shot. I actually enjoyed it. It was one of the better sci-fi releases of this year. It was more of a high-budget Moon. Moon, if you haven't seen it, is one of my favourite sci-fi films. Trance, Danny Boyle's answer to British Inception. I hated it at first, then I loved it, then I really liked it. It's Danny Boyle just having fun on screen after doing the Olympics. But Trance is great, a really interesting film. The Place Beyond the Pines, I loved. I thought it was great. It was a really great film. It really captured me. Not what I expected it to be in terms of what the story follows or who the story follows, how it plays out. Side Effects. Side Effects, for me, one of the films of the year. If you haven't seen it, Rooney Mara, Jude Law, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Channing Tatum's even in it, and even he's pretty alright in it. The direction is so good, it's all played out so well, and there's a twist which is absolutely fantastic, and you won't see it coming, and then there's another twist, and a lot of the reviews have criticised the ending, but I really like it, and I think it's great, and it's like a modern Hitchcock film. It's the sort of film that you'd like to think Hitchcock would be making if he was still alive to this day, or if he was directing in this generation. Highly recommended. Definitely one of my top 2 films of the year. They're worth just seeing just for Rooney Mara, who's amazing, gorgeous and fantastic, and her character is just sucks you in, and that is what's important about the film. My other favourite film of the year was a film called Broken. Now, Broken, I had no idea about it. I'd not heard about it. One night, as I do with this card, I was free, and I thought, right, I'm going to go see a film, and I saw it was playing at Fulham Road. I went along, didn't know what to expect. All I knew was Tim Roth was in it, Cillian Murphy, and Rory Kinnear. I don't know what it was, whether it was the moment, or whether it was what I was... You know when films just get you because of what you're emotionally going through at that time, or what you're thinking about, or how you feel about things, and it just grabbed me, and I was... It was amazing. It's so good. The acting in it is so believable. The characters in it, but just believe that it's happening down the end of this road, this cul-de-sac that it all happens in. It's fantastic. The girl, Eloise Lawrence, I think that's how you say it. Apparently this girl doesn't want to go into acting. I remember reading up at the time, I think she wants to become a vet or something. But this girl is absolutely amazing child actress. She's just great and had me in tears by the end of the film. There's these 2 girls behind me, there's me sat almost near the front row, and I'm getting quite Oh my god, the ending is it's quite full on, and I won't say what happens, but yeah, all of the tears. So I looked into it, and it was an independent film. It won Best British Independent Film in 2012, I think, as far as I'm aware. I'm not using my phone to look this up. And then within a week, it was gone. It was gone, pulled from Cineworlds apparently, because it wasn't doing so well. Broken was my film of the year so far. Films I didn't think I'd like that I really ended up enjoying. Zero Dark 30, End of Watch, Argo. Films I didn't enjoy. Oof. Man of Steel. Let's not go there. Cloud Atlas, Lincoln, which both suffer from being far too long. But yeah, there are tons of other films. If you see a lot of films like me and stuff, and you like films, and you like the internet, which chances are if you're watching this, you probably do. There's a great site called Letterboxd, which I use. I've been using for a while, thanks to a great friend of mine called Matt, who recommended it. Thank you, Matt. Join it. It's really cool, and you can see what each other is seeing and rate films and review it and stuff. So I'll leave a link maybe to my profile down in the thing. Also, because this is me trying to do YouTube properly now, I'm gonna do a shout out thing. What do you call them? An awesome film review channel thing I found is Midnight Showing, which I will put a link to below because it's my favourite film review channel at the moment. Marion's cool and she makes cool videos. So yeah, that's the thing. Go and see that and see what she thought of Only God Forgives, because that was an awesome film and I loved it and she said all the right things about it. So yeah, that is all the things I'm gonna say. This has been a Tweed Waffle. Bye! Made another video. Yeah. Go Luke. YouTube.